Hebrew Bible verse of the day, Isaiah 9:2, which is actually verse 1 in the Hebrew, but we're going to back up to the last verse of chapter 8, where it says, Derech hayam ever hayarden, the way of the sea beyond Jordan, Glil hagoyim, Galilee of the nations, which actually means a mix of Gentiles. And then it says in 9:1, Ha'am hacholchim b'choshech, the people that are walking in darkness, choshech, darkness. Ra'u or gadol, they have seen a great light. Yoshvei ba'aretz tzalmavet, and you remember that word tzalmavet when we went through Psalm 23. It means them that sat or dwelt in the land of the shadow of death, tzalmavet, or naga alehem. The light has shined upon them. This light is the Messiah, Jesus, who made his headquarters in the area of Galilee. And that's your Hebrew Bible verse of the day, Isaiah 9, verse 6, which is actually verse 5 in the Hebrew. And this is a prophecy about the coming Messiah. It says, Ki yeled yulad lanu, which means, for a child is born unto us. This is actually speaking about the birth of the Messiah, the anointed one. And it says, Ben nitan lanu, a son is given unto us. This is a supernatural thing that's about to take place. As we're told in Isaiah 7, verse 14, that this birth would be from a virgin. Then it says, Vathi hamishra al shichmo, meaning the dominion, the rulership, the government will be upon his shoulder. This is speaking of the kingdom of the Messiah, which we're told in the next verse will be an everlasting kingdom. We're then told, Vayikra shmo, his name will be called Pele Yoetz, wonderful or miraculous counselor. El Gibor, the mighty God. This is a name that's used exclusively of the Creator. The Messiah is going to be God himself. Then it says Avi Ad, Father of eternity or everlasting Father. And then it says Sar Shalom, the Prince of Peace. True and lasting peace only comes through him. This Messiah is Jesus, or in Hebrew, Yeshua. And if you want to know more how you can have this true and lasting peace with God through him, send me a message. I want to help you. And that's your Hebrew Bible verse of the day, Isaiah 7:14, where it says, Lachen yiten Adonai hu lachem ot. Therefore the Lord himself, Adonai himself, will give you a sign. And the word sign is ot, which means a miraculous sign, something special, something supernatural that is uncommon is about to happen. He says, Ha'alma hara. Ha'alma, the virgin. I don't believe this is just a young woman, but is specifically a young woman who had not had sexual relations with a man. That's why this is a miraculous sign. Ha'alma hara. Hara means is pregnant, has conceived, in the present tense. And so somebody that's a virgin is currently with child, is what this verse is saying in a prophetic manner. And then it says, Vayelet ben, and shall bear a son. Vayikra shmo Emmanuel, and his name shall be called, with us, God. Now I have a much longer video on my YouTube channel where I explain why I believe Alma in this verse is virgin and not just young woman. But that's your Hebrew Bible verse of the day, Micah 5 and verse 2, which is actually verse 1 in the Hebrew, where it says, Vayata Bethlehem Ephrata, Sa'ir lichiot ba'alfei Yehuda, which means, Vayata, and you, Bethlehem Ephrata, Bethlehem Ephrata, Sa'ir, which means to be little, littlest, ba'alfei, among the thousands, or in thousands, from the word elef, meaning thousand. Yehuda. Though you're little among the thousands of Judah, he's saying, Mimcha, from you, li, to me, Yetzeh, will come forth, Lichiot Moshel, one that is to be the ruler by Yisrael, in Israel. It gets crazier. He continues, Umatza otayv mikedem mimei olam. Umatza otayv means his going forth, his origin, mikedem, is from ancient days, from of old. And then he says this, mimei olam, from days everlasting, from eternity past. This one that's going to be born in Bethlehem, his origin doesn't start in Bethlehem, but rather from eternity past. This is the Mashiach, the Messiah, the Son of God, Yeshua.